But for me, in my weight class, it's an easy fight. For me, easy money. So if the money is right, I'm in, because I don't like to fight guys like Crawford, because he move a lot and the fight is no. It's crazy when you asking about that, because you say, your matchup is coming out of the other weight classes, and that's it, and he's welterweight, so don't make sense. But if the fight make sense, why not?
A lot of people have him at #1 pound for pound. You think that's fair to you?
It's a few people there who deserve be the #1 pound per pound, and it's fine.
Canelo versus Crawford, the biggest fight in the game.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like when you're looking at Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, this is the next thing.
In an exciting turn of events, Canelo Alvarez has challenged Terence Crawford to sign a contract for a potential mega fight. The two champions are caught in a debate over this much-anticipated clash, which could unify titles across different weight classes. Known for his confidence, Canelo is pushing Crawford to make a decision quickly. Fans and experts are buzzing with anticipation as they wait to hear Crawford's response to what could become one of the biggest showdowns in boxing history.
Right now, in your opinion, who's the best fighter in the world?
We can't put Tank up there in the top 10 in pound for pound. He has to be somewhere in pound for pound. And Canelo done something that is amazing when Canelo was able to go to light heavyweight and become light heavyweight champion, something that I didn't even see him going up that heavy, and he did that. So, but as of right now, I have to put Terence Crawford as #1.
Has the Canelo fight, realistically left your mind once he said he's not interested, or you still pursuing it?
Not at all. I think business talk. With the right business come across the table, it happened. I just be talking, man. Canelo a big dude, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I believe in my abilities. He's a heavy dude, but he's not a big guy. Like, he's 5'8", I'm 5'8", you know what I mean? Cause my arm's longer than his, so that fight would be good.
Canelo Alvarez, a Mexican boxing legend, has claimed titles in 4 weight classes and is the undisputed super middleweight champion. He has defeated top names in the sport, cementing his status as one of the greatest fighters. Canelo's incredible power, strong defense, and adaptable fighting style make him a force to be reckoned with in the ring.
Floyd Mayweather at what? You're 23?
23.
That's so fucking young.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I trained so hard, and now obviously I try to beat him, because if you beat him, you want to be the best in the world at 23.
What do you think was so impressive about him?
His experience. He's so smart. He have everything in a fighter, a complete fighter. He don't have power in the punches, but when you that kind of fighter, you don't need it.
You think that was the toughest fight you faced?
No.
What do you think?
I think it's tough fights and difficult fights. That was a difficult
Terence Crawford, hailing from Omaha, Nebraska, is also a multi-division world champion. He's won titles in the lightweight, light welterweight, welterweight, and super welterweight categories. Known for his ability to switch stances, sharp ring, IQ, and knockout power, Crawford is the undisputed king of the welterweight division after defeating Errol Spence Jr.
All right, we have to talk about this. Terence Crawford just tweeted, Canelo versus Crawford is definitely by far the biggest fight in boxing. This guy is not playing around. All right. Crawford, pound for pound #1. Canelo, biggest star in boxing still at the moment. Anywhere. I'm not talking about just in the US, Mexico, the UK, everywhere. Canelo is now open. At first it was, hey, I can't go down to 160. I can't do a catch weight of 160. If he wants to fight me, it's going to be a 168. Plus, I'm not going to get any credit if I beat a Terence Crawford. It would be like Terence Crawford fighting Tank, moving 2 weight classes up, and I'm not going to get credit for that. Terence Crawford is a special fighter. He is like a Floyd and a Manny that can move up to weight classes, carry his power, can beat up bigger guys. He's a special.
On the other side, Canelo Alvarez dominates the super middleweight. division, as of February, his record stands at an impressive 62-1. Canelo's ability to excel in higher weight classes, combined with his speed, agility, and vast experience, makes him a challenging opponent for anyone.
When he fought Canelo, and he was like standing right in front of Canelo, and Canelo's just whiffing, it was a life lesson. And then you look at how good Canelo's head movement got after that fight, when he realized it. I mean, my God, when he fought Danny Jacobs, and Canelo's just standing right in front of him, bobbing weeds. That's all what he learned from fighting.
One of the biggest talking points about this fight is the weight difference. Canelo has been fighting at 168 lbs, while Crawford's recent matches have been at 147 and 154 lbs. Canelo has expressed concerns about the size gap, emphasizing that weight classes exist for a reason and that moving up multiple divisions is no easy task.
Terence Crawford, I see he wants to fight. He's made it clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better. No, Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He's a good fighter, but you know, like I say, he's weight classes for a reason. I'm focused 100% on Berlanga, and you never know what happened.
David Benavidez agrees, and while praising Crawford's skills, he has doubts about whether his power will carry into higher weight classes. He pointed out that Crawford would need to jump 2 more divisions to challenge Canelo, calling it a tough hurdle.
That's what he wants to do, then that's what he's gonna. If that's what he wants to do, then that's what he's gonna do. Canelo is a man that he does anything he wants to do. I don't think really what people say affects him. But I feel like the people, they want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. It's the biggest fight to make happen, and I feel like I'm the biggest threat to him.
The significance of weight classes is crucial here. Benavidez gave Canelo an edge in this matchup, pointing out how difficult it is to take on a seasoned champion in a higher division. Meanwhile, Benavidez remains a top competitor in the 147-pound category and is considered a potential threat to Canelo, though they haven't faced off yet.
You want to fight Canelo Alvarez?
I'm the face of boxing.
Crawford wanted a full day, but Crawford didn't do good at 54. When I talk to people, they all tell me you would have knocked him out at 68.
Well, he knows now. He experimented the 154, and he knows. Maybe he do in 168 for a big check.
My last thing, Canelo, you just donated $70 million to build. You donated $70 million to build a center for kids with special needs in Mexico. Tell me about it. Why did you do that?
I always try to help people.
Why?
And I don't like to respond this kind of thing because I don't like to put myself like I help. I help from the bottom of my heart.
Was very nice.
Enrique, no le damos las palabras de
No, sí. Like shit.
David Benavidez recently fought at 175. Just what did you think he looked like, and what does he have to do to get a Canelo fight?
No, look, it's his weight class. 75 is his weight class, and you know he do nothing in 175. Really? No, he's not the same. But he is his weight class, the 175. And I don't really want to say what he's need to do to have the fight.
Stepping up to super middleweight to fight Canelo would be a major challenge for Crawford. He would need to adjust to stronger, more physical opponents in this weight class. While Crawford has excellent technique and skill, questions remain about whether his power and endurance will be as effective at super middleweight.
Crawford, like you're mentioning that you feel like David's just too big, too young, just too much overall. Like, is that kind of the same thing with the Crawford and Canelo because of the weight classes, the weight between them?
Yeah, I believe so. Listen, I love Crawford. He's a good friend. You know, we reach out to each other. We've been travel the world through the amateur program. He see me beat people up. I see him beat people up. He see me get beat up. I got beat up. We both, whatever. Everybody. The stories can go on, but yeah, when it comes to weight and power, man, that shit is real. You know. And then skills too, skill level too. Like Canelo's not no pushover. Look what he did to the little girl Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Like Charlo, big bad wolf, and he ran the whole night off of a couple of hooks. Like shit, Canelo threw a couple of hooks and he just ran all night. It's like, where's that? You know, let's fight. I think Crawford has the skills, but when it comes to start getting shots and blocking them power shots and Canelo knows how to move too. He has agility. It's not like a robot. I mean, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, but that's a huge fight. A lot of fans want to see it. Like even a lot of trainers I've spoken to have said and feel that Terence, because of his skill level, can bridge the gap between weight and make it even because he's so damn good and his IQ is so damn good.
My opinion is my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think Crawford can beat Canelo. But still, do I think he can give him a good fight? And I'll be sitting there rooting for Crawford all day. I'm put all my money. I'm always going to bet on black, always. But in reality of it, I just think Canelo knows how to fight. He knows how to come in big, and he can throw hard shots. He's a technical guy too. Look what he did to Colin Smith, hitting elbows, hitting arms, hitting all this other stuff. He's going to use those same type of tactics on the smaller guy.
Crawford's adaptability could be a key factor in the fight. His ability to switch stances and fight effectively with both hands makes him unpredictable and hard to counter. His exceptional footwork and high ring IQ allow him to control the pace and maintain distance, giving him the tools to approach the fight strategically.